Tonight on Waste Watch, Sound Transit's board just authorized spending another $60 million to finish the East Link, even though it needs to close a $35 billion budget gap. This as it's asking the state for authorization to potentially spread out its debt over decades, a move that transportation experts warn could put the taxpayer-financed agency at more risk. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels is live in Seattle to explain what's going on. Chris?
Yeah, Mary, you're going to hear a lot in the next 24 hours about the opening date for the Cross Lake line, now 5 years overdue and millions of dollars over budget, while the state has quietly been pitching a plan to spread out this ST3 debt. In a sparsely attended Sound Transit meeting, board members found $60 million in spare change.
This is really couch cushion money.
That money, argued board member Claudia Balducci, was needed to pay contractors and third-party consultants for the long overdue Cross Lake and complete East Link.
It's hundreds of millions of dollars beyond the original budget.
Charles Prestrid of the Washington Policy Center is a former state transportation planner and argues it is another example of wasteful spending by an agency that has failed to deliver to voters as promised.
The project has not gone according to plan.
What Sound Transit desperately needs is a sensible, cost-effective plan and some accountability.
He testified in Olympia earlier this week, sitting next to Sound Transit CEO Dow Constantine, who is now pitching a bill to allow Sound Transit to seek 75-year bonds, part of a formula to get the agency out of a $35 billion shortfall on ST3.
What happens with 75-year bonds is that just like if you have a 30-year mortgage instead of a 15-year mortgage, you end up paying much more in interest and debt service over the life of the bond. The total amount of debt service that Sound Transit would have to pay, that is, that we as taxpayers would have to pay, would be much greater.
He's not alone in the criticism. Former Seattle Department of Transportation Director Scott Kubley tells KOMO News it should be a last resort as it is bad financial policy and Sound Transit will pay 2.5 to 3 times more interest, a very expensive debt.
Those funds would not be available for other things, either system expansion or maintenance. It's really kind of a big budget Band-Aid for Sound Transit.
He argues the agency should instead focus on how it can pare down the original voter-approved ST3 plan and on finding some more of that money in the cushions. Sound Transit has been calling their enterprise initiative their plan for potentially identifying cuts, and that is supposed to be done by the second quarter of this year. Prestrid is arguing that Sound Transit should finish that work before seeking any sort of bonding mechanism from the state. Mary?
Chris, you mentioned an announcement on the Cross Lake line. When will that happen?
Well, Mary, a lot of people have been waiting years for that. In fact, 5 years for that announcement. Sound Transit had most recently said, and said it again today, they were expecting to open up that line by the end of May. We're now hearing the announcement on that start date will be tomorrow. So we should hear that exact date for the opening of that Cross Lake line tomorrow, with the CEO, Dow Constantine, making that announcement with a lot of elected officials next to him.
All right, Chris, thank you.